basically, we're driving through this place. It's just really out of the way, and then I'm just like, I want to put this bag in the trunk, and the two guys I'm with are like, okay. So we're like looking for just anywhere to pull over, right? So we see like a kind of a dirt trail that leads into an open parking lot, right? And there's no signs anywhere, and we're just like, okay, that's perfect. We pull in, the guys get out of the car, and they have some trash on their like, you know, in the front with them, so they put it into a bag, and then they just throw it into an open dumpster. And as I'm throwing my thing in the back, this fucking like security guard in a golf cart pulls up to us really quickly. He's like, hey, what are you guys doing here, right? We're just like, oh, we're sorry, we were just like pulling off just to put something in the trunk. We'll be right out of here. He's like, get the hell out of here. What do you think you're doing? We're just like, sorry, like there's literally no signs. We thought this place was just completely empty. And he's like, if you don't get the hell out of here, I'm calling the sheriff. And this guy like looked exactly like Paul Blart. And we're just like, yeah, we're trying to leave. We're gonna go now. Sorry. And he's like, I swear to God, if you're not out of here within 5 seconds, I'm calling the sheriff. I have him on my phone. We're just like, dude, we're trying to leave. Like, okay, sorry. And then he was like, wait, did you throw stuff in our trash? We were like, yes, dude, like a little tiny bag with like 2 bottles in it. Sorry. He's like, oh, just get the hell out of here. Just go, get out of here. I know the sheriff. And we're like at this point, we're like not even responding. We're just like we're shocked and in disbelief. This guy's so. And then we're just like, okay. And he's like, this is a KOA campground. Of course, you know, like you can't just pull in here. And we're like, we didn't know it was anything because there's no signs. It just looked like a parking lot. But okay. And then he like mad dogs us and like looks at us really angry as we're pulling out. And then we get back on the road and we're just like, what the fuck was his problem? This guy's on a fucking power trip, Jesus Christ, right? And then we're just like driving for like 10 or 15 minutes and we're still not over it. We're still all super fucking angry. And we're just like, you know what, fuck this, right? And then we like look up the town, we look up KOA campground of the town, and we find it. And then I call it, a nice lady answers. I'm like, hey, I think I left my iPhone in your parking lot. And then she's just like, oh, okay. And I'm just like, can you make the security guard look for it? And she's like, okay. And I was like, okay, tell him to call me back when he finds it. And she's like, okay. And then like 20, 30 minutes go by and we're like, there's no way he's fucking calling back because that's so obviously us fucking with him. But then we get a phone call back and he's just like, so, I looked across the entire parking lot. I didn't find your phone. I also looked in the restroom, and I looked through the garbage where you guys threw your thing. I went through all the garbage, and I couldn't find your phone. And then we were just like, yeah, it's because we didn't lose it. You're just an asshole. We wanted to waste your time. And he was like, fuck you! Fuck you! Ah! It was like the most, like, satisfying fucking, like, comeuppance ever.
It was like a Mo Sizlak moment.
Yes.
You little scum-sucking puss bucket. When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna pull out your eyeballs with a corkscrew.
It's like, you fucking idiot. Like, of course we're fucking with you. How the hell could you do that?